Hello and welcome to this episode of Wizards on Fire, the show where staff interviews or students interview other people in the school or in the city as we have today while eating progressively hotter wings. We want to give a huge shout out to Windsor Wing Shack for sponsoring our show. They supply us with the sauces and the wings, so we owe them a great debt. Thank you very much, Wing Shack, for helping us out. We are thrilled to be joined today by Windsor's mayor, Mayor Julie Cline. Elected in 2004 or 2024.
Yes.
And serving a 4-year term right now.
2 years.
2-year
term.
Okay.
2-year term.
Right.
So up for election actually right now.
Okay.
Ballots are out in people's mailboxes.
Okay. Well, I'll look for the ballot for sure. Thanks so much for joining us today. We're glad to have you here.
Great. Well, thank you so much. I'm excited to start this challenge and see how I can do it.
See where it goes. Well, are you ready to start the Wings of Satan?
I am.
All right. Our first sauce that we're going to start with today is just straight up hot from Wing Shack, so trying to ease things in a little bit. It should be a good time. So
All right,
you ready?
great.
All
I'm
right,
ready.
Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go.
And these are nice and non-messy too, I noticed. So.
Yeah, they did soak up the sauce pretty well.
They did quite well. Not bad so far. Mm-hmm. Okay, maybe one more bite. We'll see.
Nice strong vinegar taste.
A little bit of warmth, but still making sure that it's not messy at all. All right, well, thank you. That was a very good first.
You bet. Good start.
Good start.
And for your first question, you and your family have been Windsor residents for almost 15 years now. Mm-hmm. What is it that brought you to Windsor?
It was actually my full-time job. So coming to, I worked for Hewlett Packard Corporation.
Okay.
And they had different places we could go to live. And one was Houston, Texas, very hot. California, not kind of our place to go. And so we could go to Colorado. Okay. So in this case, we're like, let's go to Colorado. So Fort Collins is where Hewlett Packard is stationed, in this area. And we drove into Fort Collins and it just didn't feel right.
Okay.
So we're like, we drove around, we tried Wellington, not quite right. Loveland, no. We drove into Windsor and we're like, this is it.
Nice.
At that time, there was only Windsor High School, only one high school, so we felt the Friday Night Lights kind of feel and really wanted to be involved. And so we're like, this is our town, this is where we wanted to be.
Where'd you grow up?
Lincoln, Nebraska.
Nice. Go Big Red.
Go Big Red, yes, especially in the March Madness tournament
No
right
doubt.
now. So, but just wanted that feeling. My husband came from a smaller town, so we just wanted somewhere that we could raise our kids.
Nice. Okay. All right. You ready for wing number 2?
I think so. I'm going to take one drink first,
yep,
and then we'll
take your time. Take your time. We're not in any hurry.
Okay. All right, we're
All right.
ready.
So this is another Wing Shack sauce. It's golden hot. I believe it's a step up from hot.
We'll find out. I'll let you take the bite first. There's a little bit there.
It's a late bloomer.
It is. It doesn't catch you right away.
No.
But it does come.
It is there. It is there. That's a pretty good one. I don't think I've had that sauce before. All right. You ready for question 2?
Yes.
Hold,
now
please. Yep. There have been a number of town board meeting disruptions, including late last year when a bat was flying around in the chambers.
Correct.
What are some of your most memorable experiences in the boardroom?
I would say the bat was definitely one of them. That was a very interesting meeting because I didn't even notice it was going on until people were starting to holler in the audience. And then the bat calmed down. I guess he got lulled into the monotone meeting of a town board meeting. But I would say really it's whenever we have controversial things that happen. Of course, the election annulment of 2 years ago, we had a lot of people that came in to speak to that. And then we've also had, prior to that, that was when we were going to raise the building height in the downtown area. And so we had a lot of people that wanted to come down and talk about that because they didn't want it to go to 75 feet. They wanted to keep it at a smaller, make it more of a quaint downtown instead of building up.
Okay.
They wanted to keep it so they could still see the lake or, things of that nature. So those have really been, we haven't had anything exciting. I've heard other town boards, like in Fort Collins, they had someone cuff themselves in the chambers, and they had to have the police and fire department to come
Wow.
unrelease their cuffs. There was another gentleman, I think in a town south of us, that gentleman was roller skating, had rollerblades in the town hall, and brought his dog. So we haven't
not?
had anything that exciting in Windsor. The bat is about the only animal that we've had there.
Any big issues that you've had to deal with in your term so far?
Again, I think it was just the election annulment, and if we should go and pursue doing another court case to go further with it.
Okay.
And like I said, the height adjustment. But really, Windsor, we're pretty. It's pretty calm. I like that.
Yes, indeed.
Not a lot of
I
controversy
like
at all.
that too as well. All right, you ready for number 3?
Okay, I don't know. After that second one, or the golden hot.
Golden hot.
Yeah. Now what's this one?
This one's hotter. So there's hot, and then there's hotter.
Okay, hot and hotter. All right.
I have not had a lot of experience with the first 3. Garlic hot's my go-to when I go to wings.
All right.
Sure.
So okay, we're ready then.
We're
for
experiencing
the
this for the
hotter
first
one.
time.
Together. Okay,
Together,
I got that. Thank you.
You bet. Thanks for coming.
Is that going to cook me later? I don't know. Hotter
was a
doesn't
little-
seem hotter
right.
than the golden
Golden hot was hotter than that one. I agree.
Yeah, that one had the attack at the end.
Vinegar taste helps me to get over that heat there.
But that
So
was a
that's
good
kinda
one. That's
nice,
a good
too.
one also.
All right, question number 3. You made a lot of public appearances over the years, including at our own Windsor High School football games. Friday Night Lights, as you had mentioned.
Correct.
What are some of your favorite appearances in places, some events in Windsor, and why are those your?
So I think one of the greatest things that we did was last May, we were challenged by the town of Severance for the Ice Bucket Challenge for mental health
Okay.
awareness.
Okay.
And so they brought out, town of Severance, they brought out their small little tractor and dumped water on themselves.
Okay.
So we brought out our front loader and had a lot of water dumped on top of us for the mental health challenge. So that was just a lone appearance. It was very cold and a lot of water. But for the awareness that it brought, it was a great experience.
Nice.
I think my second favorite is meeting Santa
Okay.
at the Winter Wonderland.
Okay.
So that is great. That way, the Winter Wonderland brings Santa in on the Great Western Trail train, and then you get to turn on the lights. You do the countdown to flip on the lights. So I think that was really definitely one of my favorite. Again, being able to meet Santa. The first year though, the lights didn't come on right away.
Oh.
You do the countdown.
Yeah.
No lights.
Nothing.
And of course, they went and were able to fix that. And then with Santa being able to do his magic, we were able to get him on.
Nice.
But then also being able to attend and do the Wreaths Across America, because that's just a good celebration of our veterans, and Memorial Day celebrations. I think are really, those are the heart of the town.
You mentioned Severance. Severance, of course, being not a newer town,
Right.
but certainly the fact that they have a high school now creates a little bit of rivalry between the two of us. Do you feel that as a mayor?
Not with their mayor,
Okay.
not with the town. We feel that we have an excellent relationship, and that's why, at least for the football game when they played each other this last year, we did a challenge. And thank you, Windsor, for winning. And so they had to wear the jersey at their next sport meeting, which I know that at least the chief of police did the same thing with the boys basketball team just recently.
Oh yeah, okay. 'Cause, yeah, we played
And
each other in
so
playoffs.
their chief had to come into our town board meeting, and he had the staff, the Windsor staff. So
Sweet.
that was great. There was one thing I did think that would have been fun is that if we were able to bring in the sword, from the Silver Knights, that one I would like next. I think
Okay.
that's my next one, is that I would like to just be able to walk into a board meeting with a sword.
And hold that sword,
and
yeah.
hold that sword. So
Okay, all right. Well, hopefully Windsor can pull off another victory
Yes.
sometime in the near future.
that sounds great.
Awesome.
But no, I'd say with surrounding communities, that's one of the things we do have, at least with Severance. It's just we all work and live in northern Colorado, so we want to be good neighbors.
Okay, perfect. All right, you ready for number 4?
All right.
This is strawberry habanero. So this was a sauce of the month recently. I don't think it is this month, but it's a dark horse favorite of mine.
Okay.
So strawberry habanero.
Strawberry. Okay, make sure I'm on the right one. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You got it.
Okay.
Nope, this one.
Oh, this guy.
This
okay.
one.
Yep.
Pink one. The pink wing.
The pink. letting you take the first bite.
Mm-hmm. That's an easy 2-biter.
This one doesn't seem hotter than the hotter. It's got a nice little flavor
Yeah,
to
it
it.
starts out sweet. It'll get you here in a minute, but
Oh, well, okay. All right, I'll trust you on that one. No, it's coming.
yep, there it is. The
There
habanero,
it is.
always a late bloomer. But,
It is. It's an attack right there. I agree.
Are you a gardener?
I try.
Yeah.
Not very well. Not very well. I like going to the farmers markets and procuring my vegetables
Your good
that way.
stuff there, right? And Windsor's got a great farmers market. Looking forward to that this summer already. All right, what has been your most rewarding? Habanero. What has been your most rewarding experience being a part of a mayor here in Windsor? What's been the most rewarding part of that for you?
I think being able to, what I've noticed as mayor is that what it gives you is the opportunity to meet a lot of people and network.
Okay.
And so I'm able to connect, a person over here with a person over there and help them to get a project done.
Okay.
And so in that case, that gives you the opportunity to get things done and also have people that maybe didn't have that opportunity before to meet someone that has their passion that they can do something with. And it's been great realizing that we all have the same objective, is just to make the town better and make our community better and being able to connect those people. So I think that's been extremely rewarding.
What's one thing about being a mayor that you don't think the people of Windsor know?
It's a lot of work.
Yeah?
It's a lot of work.
Okay,
It
okay.
is. Being mayor, it's a part-time position.
Yeah,
Okay. Here in the town. So, I do still currently, I work full-time for Hewlett-Packard. This is my lunch time.
Oh, okay.
So I'm glad I'm being able to eat something during lunchtime. It's getting a little warm, but
Yep.
it's good to be able to eat something. But I think it's also that, so the mayor can help bridge the gaps of things. They're able to, they help direct and create the agendas. They help direct the agendas, the strategic plans, but they're only one vote. So they feel that you maybe have a lot of power, but you're just 1 of 7. So, but you help to steer the ship or steer the right direction and then get everybody else to follow. So I think that's what they think, that maybe there's a lot of power. There's other people that don't think you do anything, but you do plenty.
Yeah. When did you know you wanted to be a mayor?
Wow. I never thought I wanted to be mayor.
Yeah.
I would say that I did enjoy politics back in high school.
Okay.
In high school, I went to a opportunity with the American Legion. So when you're a junior, you have the opportunity to go to the American Legion through, and I went to Girls State in Nebraska. So they have a Girls State and a Boys State. And you learn about your local government, and you have the opportunity to run for like a governor or the treasurer kind of your girls' state and Boys State. And then the top people in that then get to go to DC.
Okay.
And they get to learn more about government. And so at that time, it was just a really exciting opportunity to, when I started in high school, to be able to kind of see about the good side of politics, I would say.
Yeah, okay.
The way it should be run.
Right.
And so then just kind of carried on. And when we moved to Windsor, back when you asked me like why we chose Windsor, I wanted to be involved. I wanted to know what was going on.
Okay.
And so being able to join the different town boards gave me that opportunity.
Nice. Okay. Well, congratulations on being mayor. We're happy to have you.
Well, thank you.
All right, you ready to go again?
All right. Yes. I
Spicy
think so.
orange. I have not tasted this one before,
Spicy
but
orange,
I
okay.
figure it's got some spice to it, but some sweet to it as well. Kind of teamed it up with the strawberry habanero
Okay. All right. We're
before we
ready for
really
this one.
get into the heat.
Okay, I can tell that orange. Kind of makes me feel like orange chicken.
Yeah,
Kind
exactly.
of like a Chinese twist on it.
Yeah, that's a good one. I'm gonna have to try that one.
I would say that one is a good one. I would say you hit me with the hotter, almost right off the bat. Which
Yep.
This is really wasn't hotter, but
Well,
at least this way I can still keep talking.
I was trying to ride the wave a little bit. Didn't want to make a progressive climb. So it seems like
Appreciate
we're
that.
doing pretty well. What issues do you think teens care about right now, and what are you doing to address those?
So I would have to say, so my son graduated here from Windsor High in 2024.
Okay.
So, yes. And at least what I noticed at the time, there was a lot of different things. I feel like social media is really the grasp that gets hold on a lot of people, and it feels like it's another form of, it's a bullying to the next level. One of the things that I made my son do back when he was in middle school was before he got a phone or got onto social media accounts, I had him put a PowerPoint together to explain to me, what the perils or what the, obvious things, why he needed to be on it, why he needed to have a phone, why he needed to get onto those accounts. I don't know now because now he's a sophomore in college. I think I've scared him so much, he doesn't post anything.
Oh, really? Okay.
Hardly ever.
Okay.
He's like going, I don't know. He goes, maybe someday I want to be governor,
Right.
or I want to do this, or I want to have this type of job. He goes, I don't want to post anything that would be controversial. And I go, that's kind of the perils of the world we live in. I mean, once you put it out there, it's out there forever.
Sure.
And so that's what I feel for, the kids today is that anything that's out there can be out there forever, on accident or on purpose.
Yeah.
And everyone has a phone and they can capture your worst moment.
That
Thank
digital
goodness
footprint.
when I was in high school, we didn't have phones
For
that
sure.
could
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah,
So
agreed.
there's a lot of things that, we won't talk about
Right.
that happened
Yeah.
at that time that people don't have to. So I feel like that's really kind of one of the biggest issues that they have is that they can't do something without someone else writing or telling or seeing some of the things that they have going on. Also, I think just being prepared for the future. A lot of it has been participation trophies for a lot of people. And so when they get into the real world, my stepson in their 30s, he was kind of that generation. And they can't handle when something doesn't go their way.
Okay.
And so I feel like it's almost like it's a step. You have to realize nothing always goes your way. That's
No doubt.
That's just kind of life.
Yeah,
You have to have your ups and downs. Like you said, even riding the waves of the sauces, it's going to get better. You just have to keep making it
Agreed.
through.
All right, that sounds great. Thank you for responding in that way. I'm sure our kids love to hear that you are on top of the social media part because as a teacher, I can tell you that is number one.
I would say that is probably the one thing that I hate the most to do. When you're campaigning and running for office, you have to get out there on social media.
Yeah.
And that is one of the things I just can't stand to do. It's just, it's an awful thing to do. And I say awful, but there's good things. There's good things about it that's gotten exposure to people that don't have it before, but you have to be just really careful.
Okay. All right. We will do it. Thank you very much.
All right, you're
All
welcome.
right, you ready?
Ready.
We're gonna go into the Bear Hot. This is the hottest
Okay.
sauce at Wing Shack, and it's gonna
bear
let
hot?
it's gonna let you know immediately just how hot it is for sure.
Which kind of bear is it?
A grizzly. It's a
bear?
grizzly.
All right. Okay, yeah. I just hit you.
Right away. Right
now.
away, for sure.
No. Pierce the back of the throat now.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
All right. Another drink down here.
Oh yeah, see.
Okay.
All right, I want you to look into your crystal ball.
Okay.
What do you see for Windsor in the next 10 years?
I hate to say this, but I think it's going to continue to grow. But I mean, we see a new King Soopers marketplace. I see some more new, some new restaurants, some other opportunities for us to be able to have more amenities right here.
Okay.
I also feel that we're going to have some more open space available. Last year we were able to purchase 300 acres of open space, so to be able to help build those community buffers. I think also we'll have more trails, but again, we're going to have more people.
Right.
So there'll be more schools. I don't know if there'll be a third high school, but I mean that could be out
that's
there.
in the works.
That could be out there in the works. But again, I think why people love this community is just because it has that small town feel. A lot of people know each other, or it's the 6 degrees of separation, if you've heard of that before. And it really, in a small town, it's less. Within 2 people, you can know somebody. So again, I think we'll still be a tight community, but we're going to have a lot more things and a lot more people here. So.
Do you feel that the town of Windsor, the residents of Windsor, are in favor of the continued growth, or is there some fight on that?
There definitely is a fight, but it's hard because growth is needed. Growth is what has got us some of the stores and things we have now.
Sure.
Esch is the new grocery store in town. They wouldn't have came if we wouldn't have got to 40,000 people.
Okay.
So it's its own worst enemy.
Okay. Yeah.
But it gives us the opportunity to continue to grow. You know, they always say out there, if you're not growing, you're dying. You know, in different, the downtown areas or different parts of town, and it kind of feels that way. Sometimes you get stagnant when you're in a smaller community. But I think we can still keep our charm and keep our personality and keep our community together by just growing smart, growing right, and keeping the values that we all really have.
I don't want to do any breaking news, but you mentioned the King Soopers Marketplace. Is there anything that you can share with us now that we have coming our way? Maybe?
Not quite yet. Okay. I will say, though, there is something that's coming up soon at the old at the KFC site.
Oh, yes. I've heard some rumors about that as well.
If people have seen some things going on there, that will be breaking soon.
If the rumors I've heard are true, I would be very excited about that.
So yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to say those rumors probably are true.
Okay.
Because everyone is pretty excited.
Okay, good. Then we'll let that happen naturally.
Exactly.
All right. We're on to the last wing, which
I'm a little worried now.
Is the bomb. The bomb beyond insanity is our last sauce. And to kind of maybe keep you from thinking about how hot your mouth is for the entire time, I have some rapid fire questions. So I'm going to let you determine the amount of sauce you want to put on there.
Okay, so we just, you said it's kind of pasty,
Yeah.
All right.
Try to keep your fingers away from any of the sauce and just dab it on there a little bit. Okay, all right, good. That's a good idea. I think I'll do the same thing. That's fine. Then you can go at your own discretion.
There is your cap. All right.
So this is 150,000 on the Scoville scale, if you know anything about the scale. The average jalapeno is 1,000.
Okay. It's a really fatty part of this wing.
Yep. The crazy thing is we've almost gone through a whole bottle of this sauce, which
in what amount of time?
I think we did like 15 shows last year, and we've done 5 this year.
So you scared the people off this year?
No, because of the change of lineup that we've gone through, and making this the last and not the 5th, so 6, 7 were even hotter. That's when we ran into some issues. 6, 7, yeah.
All right.
All right.
Okay. Ooh. I'm glad I just barely dabbed it.
That was a good choice.
Come on. Wow.
I'll give you a second. Let that
just let it just marinate in the rest of my... Well, I think my crowns are on fire now. Okay, very glad I just dabbed that.
Yes. So, and then last year we would slather it. That was a bad idea.
Okay, that's...
We've learned from our experiences.
I think so. I think your prior guests, I appreciate the...
the guinea pigs that did this before.
The guinea pigs that came before me on this.
Indeed. All right, ready? Rapid fire.
Ready.
Here we go.
Ready.
Best place for coffee in Windsor?
Oh. Okay, Ziggy's is my go-to.
Okay.
Ziggy's blended toffee nut with oat milk.
Will you be heading there after this?
I think so, to put my tongue in the
Very
blended.
likely.
That sounds great. So.
Favorite Windsor summer event?
Well, concerts in the park. So I guess that would be
Agreed.
all of the concerts.
Yeah, those are fantastic. One word to describe Windsor.
Just one. Community.
Okay. Most underrated spot in Windsor.
We always called it, I'd say Eastman Park. Even though I don't know, because everybody always thinks about Main Park or Boardwalk Park, so I think Eastman Park. My son used to call it Rocket Park, and we'd go play on the playground there.
Nice, okay.
Throw them in the Poudre River. And that was before we even had all of the Poudre River where you could go and take the tubes and go down and hang out on the rocks.
I haven't been out there yet, but I've heard it's a great time.
I've heard, I've thought about floating on it where you can go, but then it has to be just the right water level.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're either dragging or going way too fast.
Right, you're out of there. What's something you wish you knew at 17 that you know now?
Don't take things so serious. And that you have a lot of time and try a lot of things.
Okay.
Like sauces. But sometimes there are sauces you only have to try once.
Yes, yes. Once you know, right?
Exactly. Then you're like, I'm good and I can move on. And I will stay with probably the strawberry or orange one.
Yep, I would stick with those as well. I did like the hot at the beginning. That was a good easy one. But the bomb, not something for me. What's one local issue you've changed your mind on?
That's a great question. I feel like I've changed my mind. It's not necessarily that you change. I feel like you grow
Okay.
in your understanding of certain issues. Gosh, I'm trying to think of something that's been an issue that we really changed. Maybe this isn't a super local issue. I think just being able to, I guess it's kind of the growth question of it. I know that when I first got into town board, like a lot of people's like, no, I got here, shut the door.
Yep.
And a lot of people feel like that. It's like, I don't want that, don't want the people to be here. But as you got into the town and you understand the needs of the town, kind of like what we talked about, we wouldn't have certain amenities if we didn't grow.
Right.
So I think really that's probably the one issue that maybe I've kind of changed my mind, is that as long as we grow, but we got to grow correct. We
Okay.
need to be able to make it so traffic can go around.
Yep.
Or have some type of bypass. So I think that's one of the things that I wish that the town board back in the 2000s would have realized.
Okay.
Because at that time, before we had all these neighborhoods, we would have had bypasses that would have
Sure.
been able to get trucks off of Main Street and going
Right,
down the street,
right.
down 392. So I think that's maybe I feel like I've grown, not necessarily that I've changed my thinking. I've just
Okay.
been able to grow my understanding.
Through experience, for sure. Absolutely. Okay. Last question.
Okay.
Dream business you'd bring to Windsor.
Ooh. Well, maybe I really like to Oh, I would say I really liked theme parks.
Okay. Okay.
So, I mean, the roller coasters, big roller coasters, but
Yeah.
we'd have to put it on a real edge. So maybe we could put it over closer to Timnath.
Right on the back side.
On the backside
I agree.
of town. So, that last one's down, finally making my nose run. But I think that would just be a fun place to go and hang out.
Nice. Okay. I like theme parks too. That'd be a fun thing to have in this area.
Yeah.
Well, Mayor Cline, thank you so much for joining us.
Well,
You have
thank you.
survived the wings
I
of
have.
Satan. How are you feeling?
Just a little, tongue's a little tingly.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Anything you'd like to share with the audience that we didn't talk about in your questions?
Nothing I can think about at this time, but I would say that just you have to enjoy life, enjoy things
Okay.
as you go, try new things,
Yep.
be open to everything, open
Good.
to listen. I think that's the other thing that is the wonderful thing about local politics,
Right.
is that we're here to help the community. We're not here for a certain party or for a certain reason. We're here to help our neighbors because we live here.
Okay.
So,
Well, thank you so much for being
all
here
right,
today. We
thank
appreciate
you.
it. It's
I
been
appreciate it.
Nice to interview the mayor.
Well, thank you.
You bet. Thank you all for joining us as well. And we'll see you on the next episode of Wizards on Fire.